of the coins that I have here in my little collection at my workbench, and I ran across this bronze coin here. Um, would I ever make a ring out of it? Probably not. But I did search the internet trying to find some more information about this here. And I learned out a lot, learned a lot of information about it. I learned that they have a proof of this year, 1953. This is a half penny. And I just love the reverse side of this coin. Um, this right here, the ship. I don't know the name of the ship, unfortunately. But if anyone knows the name of the ship in the chat, let me know. If you ever seen this coin, let me know in the comments below. And a lot of coins that I found are made out of bronze. I like to pick some of these coins up when I go to my local coin store, Harvard Coins here in Baltimore, Maryland. And my daughter, she used to go in the coin store and go to the corner where there was a bucket. And every time she would have an opportunity, she would dig her hand in the bucket and she would grab as many coins as possible. And now the coins, they didn't have any silver or gold, but she would always try to pick the shiniest coin. But sometimes she would always get something that was pretty cool, like this, right? It's a half penny with this cool ship on the back. So I thought I just wanted to talk about that. This is another coin that she picked up as well. Has anyone ever seen this coin? This is a clad coin. This is not bronze like the other ones, but I love the design. You know, this one's pretty dope. It looks like Alexander. Now, is that him? I don't know, but it reminds me of the coin that Long Live Coins gave me. You know, with the old Roman style. You know, we got a couple people in the chat. What's going on, good people? Starika, how you doing? Thank you so much for the stickers. I should have brought them on this live stream here so I can show everyone. We got Harvey Greensman. How you feeling? I haven't seen you in a while. We have Michael M. Hi, Michael. Thanks for coming in. Marshall Vincent. How you feeling, my friend? And Michael Dowden. He says, I like the coin. I have a couple of these. And we got Zuma 333. Yeah, this is I only have maybe one, maybe two of these coins in my collection. I mean, like I said, my daughter would grab them every time she went to the coin store. I think she probably liked the way they look too. Now, on this side, is this a depiction of Alexander the Great? I haven't done any history on this coin. You know, sometimes it's fun to just pick coins up when you go to the coin store. They don't have to be silver content for me. You know, some of the coins just, you know, grab my attention. It's something about them that I like. And it gives me opportunity to learn about that coin, the detail. I look up the year, like this is a 1977, 3 years after I was born. All right. So I look at these coins and I just say, okay, let me find out what was going on in the economy of Great Britain the year of 1977. This is a pretty big coin. Now, let me tell you the truth. This coin grabbed my attention because of this beautiful reverse side. You have the crown, you have the detail. And I wanted to make a ring of this. I wanted to make a ring. But this coin is hella thick. Look how thick that coin is. This would break all my tools. And I believe this is copper nickel. You know? Great Scott says, silver is booming. $29.90. Guys, we may see a $30 silver before the end of the week. What do you think? How you feel about that? So how do you feel about that? A $30 silver. So I guess you need to grab as much silver as possible. Keep the silver you have. Keep it simple. And that's another thing I wanted to discuss on this live stream is the stacking. You see the fly just landed on my finger. I'm down here in my basement. I had the door open. So if you have, silver, you have your strategy. What is your strategy moving forward? Knowing that silver now is about to hit that $30. Do you sell or do you grab silver here, silver there? What do you do? I chose to take it simple. I can't go out there and buy a truckload of silver, unfortunately. So this is what I did the last time I went to the coin store. I showed this my last live stream. Just go out and buy some quarters. Bought some dimes. You do what you can do. You buy $20 worth. You buy $40 worth. You dollar cost average. And I agree with you, Harvey Greenspan. I need some cash for bills. So I hope it goes up higher. Yeah. What do? Right? You either hold on to it or you wait for the price to get to a nice number, and you probably release a couple of your coins to take care of some emergency bills. Keeping it simple. A lot of people that I've talked to over the years really believe that they should not sell the silver. But I always say you have to define your own SHTF. There's going to be some times that you're going to have to offload your silver. At least a couple pieces. Some of these members, subscribers in the chat are homeowners. Something always goes up. And it may cost a bit more than what you have in your emergency fund. Like, let's do some examples. If you need a new water heater, you can get a used one, maybe for $200. You can get one for $600. Well, that is something you can take care of with your emergency stack, right? But what about if you need to take care of a flood that happened in your basement? Maybe the sub pump stopped working. Guess what? That may cost you upward bounds of $1,200 to fix maybe some damage, maybe upward bounds of $1,500, maybe $3,000. I rent, so I don't have to worry about that. But I know some friends who had to go through it. And they had to replace furniture, appliances, also carpet, and it cost a lot of money. Thank goodness they had home insurance. But being homeowners, you have to take care of some things. Sometimes you have to pay deductibles. It's keeping it simple. What's your strategy when it comes down to emergencies with your precious metals? As Great Scott mentioned in the chat, silver is at $29.90 spot price. Okay. Michael Vincent says, if you can get 1 or 2 a month, then you will notice your stack grow fast. I agree. Get what you can. Keeping it simple, right? You don't have to have 100 ounces a month. Not everyone can do that. You don't have to do 50 ounces a month. Sometimes you can just grab 1 or 2 ounces. Make a goal to grab 8 ounces a month. Do what you can. Keep it simple. Great Scott says this is the low season for the precious metals too. Okay. Let me see up. Little by little. That's right. Harvey Greenspan said, just keep stacking little by little. I agree. Zuma 333 says, or back down to $20 so I can buy a bunch. If we only knew when it was low, when it was going around $18.50 to $19, and we could have bought more, but we thought it was going to go lower. Holding at $30, people still believe you should buy. If you can't, buy fractional. If you cannot buy a whole ounce, buy, like I said, buy a quarter, buy dimes, 90% silver. Do what you can do. Now, majority of the people right now in the chat, and if you watching this on replay, we learned about a dime. Can anyone tell me about the dime that could buy a house? Is a rare dime that was found this past week. And do anyone in the chat know about that dime? And what year was that dime? Let me read some in the chat. Yeah, that's a pretty dime proof. Dimes and quarters make dollars in kilos. Yeah, absolutely right. Great Scott. Marshall Vincent got it. The 1975 dime. Do anyone know the significance of that 1975 dime? What was that dime missing? Only 2 of these dimes have been found. Very rare. It's a very rare proof. That's right. The no S. Thank you, Great Scott. Can anyone tell me how much the first no S Roosevelt dime went for? Rockamaz, how you feeling? If you don't know, just say it's a hefty price for that that Roosevelt dime, no mint mark. It didn't go for $3 million, but you can still buy a house with a dime. Who would have thought? Now, this is the beautiful thing about coins, and this is why I love collecting coins. This is why I love talking history about coins. It's because we just talked about what silver went to, right? We talked about that the price of silver, the intrinsic value, the spot price of silver is $29.90. But we had a 1975 dime, of proof that was still inside of the casing. Because of the error, that Roosevelt dime, no mint mark, could go for upward bounds of $300,000 to $500,000. This is the beauty of coins. So when I tell people that a penny could be a down payment for your house if you had a specific penny, a certain grade, a certain era, or variety, that penny could be worth thousands. Why? Because there's someone who is a collector, who loves to collect coins, history, and love to find varieties. Then you also have people like me when I first started. All I cared about if the coin was silver. Then I start worrying about, hey, you know what? This bronze coin comes in a proof. About 40,000 were minted in 1953. This is a half penny. You know, it's history. So you collect coins not just for the value. You collect coins because the history and the other things that come along with collecting, finding, the hunting, the thrill. Could you imagine that beautiful Roosevelt dime that's still inside the casing? 1975, no mint mark, S mint mark. Can you imagine being the relative of the person who knew that they had an investment in their hand? Now, don't shoot me down because I said an investment. The farmer who bought that 1975 no mint mark, he bought it for $18,000 in 1978. If I'm telling the story correctly. If I'm not, please let me know in the chat. And he knew if he held on to this, it would be worth some money. The farmer passed away, but before he passed away, he did tell some relatives about this special coin. And that's good because he did a good thing. He held on to something that he knew that would be worth money at a later time. And then the second thing he did, he made sure he told his relatives so they wouldn't spend it or just toss the coin thinking it would be worthless. Because who would think that a coin, a dime, could be worth upward bounds of $300,000? Who could think? Who would think that if you wasn't educated? So that story, which I thought was a heartwarming story and condolences to his family, but he left them something that they can pass on or they can sell and purchase something like land and other things, with $500,000. Now, I believe that coin is still in auction. I don't think it's been auctioned off yet. But it's just that simple tale of coins, collecting coins for the silver content, a place to park your fiat money, or what do? Collect coins that may have some value. Maybe silver, maybe clad. What are your thoughts? Gold is $2,550. I'm beating myself up because I had an opportunity to get some gold coins and I sold some gold coins when I needed to take care of some finances. And man, I'm so upset that I did that, I'm so upset that I did that. This right here is a gold tone coin. This coin here is one of those one of those plated coins, right? I wish this was a quarter ounce. What is a quarter ounce American Gold Eagle is going for right now? Do anyone know? Marshall Vincent says, always check your coins. I do. Now, being a coin guy and also one who makes coin rings, I've learned to check my coins. I didn't check my coins in the beginning when I first did this. I didn't know the significance. But now I understand the significance of checking your coins, doing the research on them before you make them rings, especially in my case. So I've learned to do that. Mr. and Miss West Texas Stacker said, my grandpa probably took grandma out on a date with a peace dollar. You're absolutely right. Could you imagine what a peace dollar could buy at that time? All right, guys, let's play a little game. Let's play a little game. You have a peace dollar, right? You have a peace dollar. Let's see if I have one over here. You have a peace dollar. What are some of the things? Where are some of the what could you buy in 1924? What are some of the things you could buy with that peace dollar? All right, y'all just write in y'all comments and I'll read off what you think you could buy in 1924 with a peace dollar. I'll read that off. Now, Dove Season 91 says a quarter American Gold Eagle is $925. $925. So I'm asked a question. This is my second question. If you had $950 right now, would you buy a quarter ounce American Gold Eagle? Just to let it sit. If you had your savings and you wanted to take almost $1,000, $950 out, would you want to put that and park it in a quarter ounce Gold Eagle right now? Let me know. Okay. Okay, Dove Season said a 2024 quarter ounce American Gold Eagle was for $720. Okay, I saw $925 at Freeze. Okay. Sarika said a lot of money went further back then. Most definitely. Dove Season 91 said he would not buy a quarter ounce American Gold Eagle because he says silver has much more potential. I agree. You can buy a lot of silver. You can buy at least almost a tube and a half, if I'm not mistaken, with about $720. I think a tube is like $630, $640. I'm not sure. I haven't bought a tube recently in a while, so excuse me. Of American Silver Eagles. Now I showed this coin right here is what my friend Long Live Coins. If you don't know about Long Live Coins, go check his channel out. He has great interviews. He also do auctions himself. He sent me this coin, and I wanted to share it right now. This coin is just like this one here. But this is a much older coin. Same imagery. See it there? Same imagery. I think that's pretty cool, right? Let me find my covering for that. All right, here we go. This is some history on it. This is a 281 BC Greek. How you pronounce that? I can't say it. Seleucid Nicator. This is a silver. I can't pronounce that word. Tetradrachm or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I should have read it before I put it up there. But he gave me this coin. I'll practice next time. I think it's pretty cool, though. We got Great Scott who put an article in the chat. It's pretty cool. It says, newly discovered that silver is self-healing. An article by technologynetworks.com. Thank you, Great Scott, for putting that there. Silver is self-healing. There's more reasons to get some silver. More reasons to get some silver. You can go ahead and make it in the form of a ring. That's a shameless plug there. In the form of a coin ring. Why not? It's still a coin. I just made it look a little different. A little pattern there. It's a silver, 90% silver. This right here is called a fat tire look. If Michael Vincent is still here, this is a fat tire look. This is one way that I can do the American Silver Eagle. I can make it a smaller band and give it a fat tire look. Or I can give it a straight wall look. A straight wall look is, this is a semi-fat tire. A little bit more thickness of the ring. This is a smaller one. This is a $50. I mean, this right here is a Morgan dollar. This right here is a 1 ounce round. See how thick that is? So, and this right here is a straight wall. So you have what they call a flat tire and straight wall. Okay, so there's different ways, different ring designs, and that's for Michael Consent. And for other people that were asking, you know, this right here, it's another form. Silver is healing. Silver is self-healing. It's pretty interesting. I hope to go back to this chat, and I'm going to pull that up. I'm going to pull that article up, and I'll put that article in the description of the video. So thank you, Great Scott, for sharing it. Appreciate it. Guys, if you have not received a channel sticker from me, it's your opportunity to receive one. Email me at jtcornrings@gmail.com. That's jtcornrings@gmail.com to get your opportunity to get a channel sticker while I have them. I believe I'm going to change the design and come up with some more channel stickers. So I'm almost out. But if you email me, I'll make sure to put one to the side and mail out to you. And if I run out, you'll be the first in line for my new batch that I'll get. Okay? So if you're interested, please email me at jtcornrings@gmail.com. All right? So guys, keep it simple. Stacking, you can stack for many reasons. You can stack for your financial future by buying American Silver Eagles, or you can buy quarters Or if you can't buy quarters, you can buy dimes, 90% dimes. Just stack. Keeping it simple, guys. The whole thing is making sure that you prepare yourself for the future. You may even do like that farmer and have a dime that he put his hard-earned money in 1978, and in 2024 he had something to pass down to his family that could go upward bounds of $300,000 plus for the second most rarest Franklin Roosevelt dime in the world. Okay? So, just guys, remember, keep it simple. Continue to stack. And if you have to, do it $10 at a time, $20 at a time. Anything you can spare. Just put your money in something that's going to last, not just for the day, but for tomorrow. Okay? Appreciate it. So Jim Stafford says 10 cents constitutional for a DQ ice cream cone back in the 1960s. 10 cents for an ice cream cone. 10 cents. Think about it. For 10 cents. This right here is 2014 90% silver coin. I got this from a proof set. But think about it, guys. As one time that you could buy an ice cream cone for 10 cents. Let me know where you can do that today. Yes, Jim Stafford, this is a 1-ton press. I usually make coin rings and things. I got my 1-ton press here, and here my 6-ton press. And then over here, there, I have my roller and things, So I make my coin rings right here. Yeah. Bring that up. There we go. So keep it simple, guys. Collect anything you can. These are some proof sets. These are clad coins. Just because I love the fact that they are coins. You got the United States 50 state quarters, Nevada. Okay, I'm back. Rockamaz, I'm sorry. I got a call and it interrupted my stream. But I'm back. Okay. Back, guys. So basically, to make a long story short, for those who are still here, keep your stacking simple. I'm down here at the workbench. I was going to make a coin ring, but I wanted to talk about, stacking some of the coins I had at my workbench from the 1953 half penny to the American Silver Eagle to the 90% dime. If collect coins, make it fun. Collect coins you can learn the history from. Collect to put your money in, a safeguard, an insurance against inflation, somewhere that in a couple years, this could be worth $40 again, $40 an ounce. Silver can be worth $40 an ounce. Or a beautiful coin that you could collect could be way more than the denomination. Collect coins because it's fun. Collect coins because you learn history. Collect coins because it's a safe place to put your money. This is not financial advice, just my opinion. We learned this week that a 1975 proof dime, the second rarest Roosevelt dime in the world, only two have been found, could be worth $300,000 plus. Not saying all Roosevelt dimes are worth that, but guess what? One thing for sure and two things for certain. This metal, this dime in my hand is worth more than 10 cents. And that's the point I'm trying to make. Our dollar is going downhill. Our purchasing power is going downhill. And my friend Daryl from the Money Levels show just did a video earlier this week, right after the presidential debate. He talked about Social Security. In 11 years, Social Security could be gone. Up to 50% of what we expect to receive, it could be a decrease. So we have to look at this seriously. 11 years, Social Security could be all out. So all the laws and all of the politics, the policies, we have to look at what's important for those who will be retiring in 10 to 15 years. What else are you putting your monies into? Are you cutting your debt down? Or are you buying more debt? Are you buying assets? Are you buying precious metals? Are you saving as much as you possibly can? Because the safety net that 50% of people who are retired rely on Social Security. So I'm just saying, just something to think about. Keep it simple. Stay on purpose. Stay on your purpose. If you stack, continue to stack. If you got to sell and get back on the horse like I'm doing. Starting off by going back to the simple stuff. American Silver Eagles. And going back to the dimes and quarters. You know, and we got a Libertad in here. You know, do what you can, guys. Take care. I'll see you on my next live stream. And if you would like a channel sticker, make sure that you hit me up. You know, I'm in a giving spirit. jtcornrings@gmail.com. Thank you so much for taking your time out. Your busy day. You could have been anywhere else in YouTube land, but you chose to be here and hear my stories about JT Coin Rings, where I talk about my coins and the rings that I make out of them. Guys, take care. I love you. I'll talk to you next time. Peace.